So today we're going to learn about a project of Leadership Saginaw County. A couple of folks with us who are participating. First of all, we say good morning to Amanda Dudek. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
And with her is Kelly Martin. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you're both in the leadership program, right?
We are, yep.
And as such, you're both employed
Yes.
somewhere, right?
Yep.
That's how you get in for
Yep.
the most part. Where do you work, Kelly?
I am the marketing director with Bavarian Inn.
Of course. Amanda?
And I'm a branch manager for Isabella Bank.
Isabella Bank. So we have a diverse group of membership.
Yes.
Let me ask, before we get started with the project you have going on for Emmaus House, why Leadership Saginaw County? Why did you join?
Well, I'll speak for both of us. I think it's just been a program that's been running for 39 years, almost 40 years. And it's really just a way to grow as an individual and become more involved with your community and learn. And I know I wanted to really figure out how I can get involved and what would stick with me. And, this Leadership Saginaw program is a 10-month community awareness program where we learn about the different opportunities and challenges within Saginaw County, touching on a wide variety of key issues like economic development. We have Education Day, healthcare, government, public safety, like you name it. We've probably scratched the surface of it. And you really just meet other local leaders and you connect and network. And, to me, you figure out what really sticks with you personally. And then when you graduate from this program, okay, where can I go and volunteer and stay involved?
And obviously your employer supports it.
Yes, yeah.
Is Amanda, Isabella Bank too?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. So it's through your employer, through the Saginaw Chamber of Commerce. And it's just everything you learn about Saginaw, to get to know your leaders, the history of Saginaw is just amazing. And it's just, I've grown such an appreciation for Saginaw and what our government leaders do for us. It's just been a wonderful experience that I would recommend to anybody if they can.
So part of that course curriculum is getting involved in a project.
Yes, a legacy
And
project.
Every class has to have a legacy project,
Yes.
right? So what is the legacy project for your class?
Yeah, so we went to the Emmaus House for our nonprofit day, and it moved a lot of us in the class just to see what Donna and her executive team does for the women of Saginaw is amazing. So they've been serving the county for 39 years, coming up on 40, and just what they do for women that come out of rehabilitation, if they're in jail or prison. Just really gives them a chance to embrace life and heal themselves and get back out into the community. So we found that they have the Morrow Center there, which is their thrift store that the women use for their volunteer time. And this is a thrift store that anybody in the community can come and shop at, meaning you have 15 minutes. You can come in and they have everything from clothes to toys to household goods, and it is free. If you are struggling and if you need to get any kind of clothing, home goods, books, shoes, the Emmaus House has it for you. And it's just, we were in awe that this was something that a good amount of us through the leadership program did not know existed here in Saginaw County. And that was built in 2003. And Donna and her team put so much effort into the housing that the women are in that Morrow Center hasn't seen too many updates. And so we felt that looking through there, we could maybe make the women's lives a little bit easier by upkeeping, doing some improvements to where they do their sorting, their donations. They get so many donations in that get sorted that we were just like, you know what, we can maybe use this as our legacy project. And so a couple of us sat with Donna and Jen and said, what would you like to see improved? So we have 3 projects that we're going to be working on, and that's going to be starting this weekend.
Yeah.
No, so what are they?
Yeah. So the Morrow Center, we have some really good organization paints and items like that we're going to do for them in that back room of the Morrow Center. We also are going to be the front porch. When you go to the Emmaus House, They have a porch that you walk in, and we're going to get some new furniture, some paint renovations, and things like that, just to we want to make the outside as beautiful as what the women do on the inside.
Does everybody in the class get involved?
Yes. Yep. So this weekend is kind of the kickoff, and we broke it down to 3 committees. Yes. We have an interior design committee, which, I'll be part of, and we'll go in Friday morning and start cleaning the store area, getting ready for the island to come in, the island countertop painting and kind of organizing. We have a porch committee, so they'll be working on the outdoor stuff, and a garden committee.
Yep.
So we're also restoring their garden space.
So all of that happens by the class members.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep. So we've had a really good community response with. We had some gutters repaired, and we're having a muralist come in and do a beautiful mural that's going to be facing South 14th. We have some contractors that we've been working with. We've had just a really good response of items that have been donated for us.
Does it take money? And if so, where does it come from?
Yeah. So we've been asking for donations. So that's why we're out here today, that we do have a wish list of some items that we are still in need for our project. Just a couple of things that people can drop off. I work for Isabella Bank. Again, I'm at the Bay Road office right here in Saginaw. So we do have a wish list that we can go over with some things that we're looking for that you can drop off at any Saginaw Isabella Bank.
All right, hang on to that, and we'll talk about that when we come back. We're talking about Leadership Saginaw County and their public project, which is to help the Emmaus House, and particularly their store. All of that is ahead here on WSGW, but before we get to that, let's see if we can give away a little bit of money here. You have it. And we're back with you here on WSGW. In studio with me, Amanda and Kelly, both participating in the Saginaw's Leadership Saginaw County program. Kelly with the Bavarian In Group, and Amanda with Isabella Bank. So let's talk about this wish list and how you fund the project to help Emmaus House and their store.
Yeah, so what we're looking for, since we're in the last week of fundraising, we are really just asking the community if they have any kind of extra items around the house that they could spare. We have a handful of painting projects, so we're looking for any new paint brushes, paint rollers, pans, drop cloths, anything like that you have around the house that you could spare. That's what we're looking for. Again, we have a couple of our groups that are painting indoor and outdoor. We could use some area rugs. We have some areas on the porch that could use some rugs. Any kind of interior, exterior primer paint as well. We're looking for with any kind of mulch we could use too. We know that that's a bit of a stretch, but really the painting materials is what we're looking for to get donated. And then again, any Isabella Bank in Saginaw is taking, they know to drop off any of that.
Yeah, and any spare Benjamins, Lincolns,
right,
any of those laying
right.
around.
Through the SaginawChamber.org, you can also, there's a website there that has a link that takes you directly to our project. So when you go through the chamber website, you'll see they'll say the leadership project, and it really does give more breakdown of what we're doing. There's some pictures of the Emmaus House, a breakdown of all 3 projects that we're working on, and along with our leadership team, all of us are out there. And then you can read a little bit more about what we're doing this weekend, and there is the donation sheet out there on the chamber website that if you would like to donate anything, again, we're going to be working on this for the next 3 weeks.
So Kelly, what happens this weekend? What are you starting with?
We're going right into the Morrow Living Center and cleaning out the space. I'm painting. We're doing like a full day.
Can I assume the Morrow Center will be closed while you do this project?
Yes. Yep. So they're going to be closing the Morrow Center for us on Friday, and then the women are going to be helping us. We're going to be clearing out the back room. And then I'm going to be washing everything down and giving them a fresh coat of paint. And then we're going to have just a beautiful organization table that's going to be coming in, and we're going to be getting them some organization racks, new countertops, and items like that.
Are the gals that are residents, they're going to be helping?
They're going to be helping some, where they're going to be cleaning out the back room for us. And then part of our project on the exterior team is we did hire a muralist, Kayla Peak. She's going to be coming out May 11th. And then we're doing a beautiful butterfly mural on the side of the building, because they say, like, you come into the Emmaus house and you're like a cocoon. You're in there, you're working on yourself, you're building yourself, and then you emerge out of there as a butterfly. So we just rolled.
A significant mural.
Yeah, so we rolled with that, and it's going to be a paint by number that Kayla's doing for us so that the women can come out there and help paint that as well.
So how did you choose Emmaus House?
Well, like Amanda said, it was our second class of it was nonprofit day, and we went and explored a bunch of different nonprofits throughout our community. One of them being Emmaus House. And then I think it was like the next session of our class, we all kind of got together and discussed, all right, let's start brainstorming some ideas for our legacy project. And everybody, just
we got
100% agreed. Yeah. Like this is the one that's touched most of us, it was really touching.
Yeah.
And
the most impactful, I would say, that we could get in there within a short
the
period
impact
of time.
that we're doing is going to be direct, and it will be seen as soon as we start working.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about Emmaus House too is Donna, because of her history and how she got to where she is. Pretty amazing story.
Absolutely. Her and Jen just work so well together. And then you go, like, in the experience that I've had just working with the two of them through all this, is it's a true sisterhood. And so out of all of this, as a side to doing all of the projects that we're doing, just letting people know that the Emmaus House does exist in Saginaw County, it is something else that we really wanted to get out there for.
All the work is going to be done primarily by the leadership group.
All of it.
You're not asking the public to come out and volunteer for this.
No, but
however, if the public does want to, feel like they've contributed to the community, we have something as quick as tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. That's our Chick-fil-A fundraiser. We're partnering with Chick-fil-A on Bay Road, Tittabawassee Road. I'm sorry.
Tittabawassee,
where from 4 to 7
Yes.
p.m., 15% of your Chick-fil-A order will be donated back to help us, purchase what we need to purchase to do this project. Mobile order only, but hey, now this is your excuse to go get Chick-fil-A tomorrow, and then feel good about eating Chick-fil-A and giving back.
Yeah, so if you go there in person, just if you can come inside, we'll be there, and just use your mobile order. Use the word chamber when you order, and then the 15% comes to us.
And you'll be given back to your community.
That's important to note, though. You've got to use the Chick-fil-A mobile app.
Yes.
And you have to put the word chamber on it.
Yes.
Is there a place to do that? It asks for that? Or
Yes.
There will be a place, to put the word chamber. And then, you'll be doing good for your community.
This is a 3-week project, you said. You're going to be done in 3 weeks?
We're hoping.
Yeah.
So weather, we're a little nervous about the weather. So that's why we are planned. Because we have, there's 32 of us now, I believe, in our project. We're a larger class this year. There's 32 of us. And so to make sure that we had everybody a chance to be involved, we figured, if we set 3 working weekends, everybody in the class can, one way or another.
No excuses.
No excuses. Because it's, sports are starting. But then, our team has really worked well together for this legacy project, where if people were like, oh my gosh, I'm totally busy in May, they helped us do fundraising. They helped us plan or get us in touch with different companies that have donated to us, and we're going to have a donation wall as well as a part of this, just to show who all in the community has given us support and have donated their time and efforts, and we will be recognizing.
Because in-kind donations are just as important as money.
Yes.
Because they save you a lot of money.
Yes, they have. They have.
Yeah.
So we'll have a lot of that out there who all has helped us.
And this, in some ways, this represents the culmination of leadership Saginaw County, right? Because you only have one more session.
Yeah. Out of 10 months, the 10-month program, May is our last.
Once a month?
Once a month.
We meet once a month for a full day. and it's a different topic each month. So this coming class session is on arts, culture, and entertainment. So we'll be learning about all that within the
Soft ending.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we had public safety.
Public Safety Day was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you do ride-alongs?
Yes.
Yep. They offer you the opportunity to do ride along. So yeah, both Amanda and I did I did a ride along. Yep. And that was just very eye opening. But really just such an appreciation for the officers on duty for sure.
Absolutely. They deserve the support.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to start Saturday?
Yes, so we'll be starting Friday. In the afternoon, and then working through Saturday, and then hoping we'll have a majority of the items wrapped up by Sunday for that weekend. And then the outside project, just because of weather pending, we have a lot going on. Where as you approach the Emmaus House, they have like a hill right up the front, and so we're going to be just totally revamping that area. Our muralist is going to be working. We have some other items that we're going to remove, some flower beds that we're going to plant, just to give the women some just low key beautification of
are all three units of the project doing things at the same time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're just doing porch today, interior tomorrow, garden?
We're kind of all going to be working,
So everything's going on at the same time.
Everything's going on at the same time.
It's going to be fun, to have all of our class together and not in a classroom setting, getting out and doing action, and just connecting more. And we're all really building those friendships too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, this stuff, that's the one thing about the leadership programs. It's not only designed to teach your leadership and be a leader in the community, but you do network.
Yes.
You can meet a lot of people through it.
Yes. I mean, we have, Kelly with Bavarian. We have a good amount of banks, insurance companies, nonprofits.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're a very wide spectrum of people. A good amount of small
that when
businesses.
when we graduate, we're going to have those connections.
You're
for the rest
keep
of absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll take a break, come back with our guests, talk more about it when we return here on the Art Lewis Show. How was your sleep last night? I know, you don't get enough because we're asked to do more for less. And when you go to bed, and in theory, you should spend a third of your life in bed, 8 hours a day, you need quality sleep, and you can get it with a quality mattress from Sanitary Mattress. Now, you can visit all the so-called sleep stores, or you can rest assured your mattress is manufactured right here in the Great Lakes Bay region to your specifications. Your time in bed may be cut short by today's demanding world, but you can still get a quality good night's sleep on a Sanitary Mattress. And they feature a 1-hour window delivery of your mattress to your home. By the way, if you have an RV or a boat, Sanitary Mattress will custom make a mattress for you, something the box stores can't do. Visit the Sanitary Mattress Factory and Showroom, 5343 Janes Road in Saginaw, just east of the Harry Brown Airport. Visit them online at sanitarymattress.com or call 989-753-1757. Sanitary Mattress, serving the Great Lakes Bay region since 1935. All right, we're back with you. In studio, Amanda Dudek from Isabella Bank and Kelly Martin from Bavarian Inn. And they are members of the Leadership Saginaw County 2026 class, which has an Emmaus House project. And you wanted to shout out to a couple of folks who have been supporters early on.
Yes. So, again, we've been very fortunate that the community has really come together for the Emmaus House. I think the Emmaus House is just so recognized to the community that when we were like, hey, we're going to be helping the ladies out, we've just gotten a really good response. So Brandel Roofing came out and replaced some gutters, did some repair work for us already. And so that was probably one of the major projects that needed to be done on the exterior. So that has been completed already by Brandel Roofing. Jeff and his team have done a really, really good work for us outside. And then we have Lindsay from McNally Office Services out in Hemlock. She and her team are going to be donating their time getting the organization of the back room, of the sorting room, just really giving the women the space that they need, giving us a really cool island with some chairs and drawers, and so the women will have space to like sort and fold things. So McNally has been helping us out quite a bit. We have Hendrick that's going to be helping us with some of the contracting work. We're getting a new storm door on the porch area, so they're going to be helping us with that. And then again, Kayla Peak, who's a local muralist, she is going to be coming out on May 11th and going to be doing the work for the mural on the side of the building. And it's just going to be bright and beautiful, and we just can't wait till these next 3 weeks come up.
So I got to ask each of you, start with you, Kelly. Any surprises when you joined Leadership Saginaw?
Yeah, I mean, I will say I work in Saginaw County, obviously, but I grew up and I live in Bay County. So I really was not familiar with all of what Saginaw County really has to offer and how many good people there really are in this community. It's so
That's absolutely
surprising. I feel like this experience has given me such a strong appreciation for Saginaw County that I really never had. But yeah, there's so many opportunities here that I feel like aren't getting out to everyday people that you wouldn't really know. But really what stands out the most and what has been to me is just how willing people are to help other people. Everyone just kind of thinks, oh, you know, Saginaw County, you have that stigma to it, but people here are really good people.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I have to ask, too, as a Bay County resident, I mean, would you also consider Bay leadership or
Absolutely.
the regional
And
leadership?
Yes. You know, that's the plan. We're graduating here in June, and I'm already like in contact with the Chamber of Bay County, and I'm figuring out when their applications are going to be out, because I want to then take my same experience and apply it to the county that I actually live in. But yeah, I'm so excited. And then I want to do the Great Lakes Bay leadership, which encompasses, you know, all of our counties here.
Amanda, what about you? Any surprises?
Yeah, what I would say the same. I've been born and raised here in Saginaw, and the People Helping People Day was just amazing. From when we went to the soup kitchen, to the rescue mission, to the Emmaus House, and United Way, just to see how many programs are out there for Saginaw, that if you truly are struggling, need help, there are programs out there. And it's not just programs for help. I mean, it's love and embracing and just the genuine care that Saginaw County is looking out for you. And if you need anything, there are avenues to get that help.
What about the various courses you had to take? Any real surprises?
Oh my goodness. I loved the Public Safety Day. That was great.
I knew you were going to say that.
I say what our sheriff and what Mike Gomez what they do for the county is really, really quite awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have to say I agree.
Yeah.
But it is it's one of the things most people come in contact with law enforcement. It's negative.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that is actually a conversation on my ride along I had with my officer, is how do you switch? I mean, he says he walks into schools and kids are running, screaming away because, oh, he's a cop.
Yeah.
Like, and so now he actually says, as part of my job, like, I'll stop at a park if it's nice out and hand out stickers to the kids and interact. Yeah. And I think that's just so great. We really need that positive relationships with our law enforcement.
And I think I do believe it's improving.
Yeah.
Went through a period, particularly after George Floyd and all that stuff, where there was a great negative image of policing and all of that. And I think that's come around, and I think leadership programs like Saginaw and others help to dissuade that negative image.
Yeah,
I think it also dissuades the negative image of a community, like you found out about Saginaw, you know?
Yeah. Or even Education Day. We all had assignments to go to different schools and get to learn about like the difference between public education, private education sectors and items like that. And then we all came back together in our class and just shared with our classmates about what different communities do in different programs and what can be done better. So again, and there's just, going to different school experiences throughout the county was really eye-opening as well.
So let me ask this question. You go through the Leadership Saginaw course. You graduate. How has it changed you, and does it change what you do in the future?
Oh, absolutely. I just being able to work with the group of people that we have. I know for sure I have a deeper appreciation of Saginaw County, and it made me want to be more of a volunteer in the community. And just to be like, okay, maybe this small group of 30 people can make a big difference somewhere. And just to see what else we could do and just keep it going in the future.
Kelly?
Yeah, I mean, like after I graduate, I'm going to do Bay County leadership, but really just staying involved. So yeah, I'm going to volunteer with Can Council. That was an organization that really stuck with me as a mommy. And, like I said, I feel like our class, we explore all these different topics and areas and key issues of our community. You've got to find something that really resonates with you personally, and then give your time back.
I was talking to a group at one point years ago about leadership, and what I made the note of was that when I first got here in the 70s, and I'd be on a board of directors, and I'd move to another board of directors, see the same people, move to another board of directors, same people. There was a group of people that kind of rotated around the boards of directors. When leadership came along, and after a couple of classes graduated out, all of a sudden you started to see a lot of new faces on boards of directors with new ideas.
That's awesome.
And today, all the boards are different. There's enough leadership people out there that will assume the roles and fill these board seats in these nonprofits.
Right.
Yeah. I think we've had over 900 graduates, the Leadership Saginaw has, in the 39 years.
Yeah.
So that's
It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, our last break, and then we'll come back and close out with our guests after these notes. With you in studio with me, Amanda Dudek and Kelly Martin. Amanda with Isabella Bank, Kelly with Bavarian Inn, and they are part of Leadership Saginaw County and heading up the Emmaus Project, Emmaus House Project for the class. So let's go back and remind everybody of a couple of things. First one, a fundraiser going on when?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
We're having a Chick-fil-A fundraiser. So go get your Chick-fil-A tomorrow from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Tittabawassee location on Tittabawassee Road. 15% of your order will be donated back to our cause to help us get all the supplies and needs for the Living Center. However, it's mobile order only. So you have to order mobily, and
you
then
can pick it up at the store and eat in the store, but
Yeah.
you have to order it by the app.
Yes.
Yep, and it will prompt you to enter in like the code, and the code is just chamber in order for that to apply.
Yep.
So you can do
come
something
inside.
so good for your community by going to get Chick-fil-A. Twist your arm.
Yeah, right.
Yes, dinner tomorrow.
Yes, there you go. It's already planned for you.
You'll be there tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be there tomorrow with another Saginaw leadership member there. So yeah, we'll be in the lobby and just reminding people if they want to order online, you just order online, use the chamber code word, and then you could pick it up and take it home, or or dine in with us.
Gee whiz.
Yeah.
And you still need goodies, donations. So what
Our
does
wish
somebody
list.
do
Yeah.
to satisfy your wish list?
Yeah, so we have a couple of painting projects in the exterior and the interior of the Morrow Center. So we're looking for any paint brushes, paint rollers, pans, drop cloths, anything that you can spare that you have around the house for painting needs. You can drop those off to any Isabella Bank Saginaw location. I'm right here at the Bay and Tittabawassee office. We have our Freeland office, downtown Saginaw, and State Street office as well, that they'll take your donations and get them to us for the weekend.
And just so everybody knows, you do not need volunteers to come out and work because you have your class is doing it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Our class will be doing
This is a
it.
class
Yes.
project.
Yes.
Yep. So we'll be doing the work starting this weekend. And so, yes, our class, we have 32 of us over the span of the next 3 weeks that we'll be working on all the updates for Donna and her girls.
And graduation day is?
June 18th.
Yeah.
So we have one more month.
We get to graduate again.
Yes.
Another graduation.
Yeah. Okay.
So no cap and gown this
No
time.
cap and
Like,
gown.
all right.
And
We
the
should ask
work-
Lisa about that.
Work begins Friday.
Yes, work begins on Friday. So we'll be out there doing all the good work. And then I would say if anyone is out there by the Emmaus House and wants to check out Kayla Peak's mural, go for it because that'll be ready by the end of May.
So you mentioned the CAN Council that
Yeah.
you want to participate with when you get out of school, out of leadership class.
Right. Yeah.
And Amanda, what about you?
I'll
Got
say,
got a favorite project yet?
say no, not really. So,
You're coming an
yeah,
ambassador.
I was gonna say I will be an ambassador
chamber
through
ambassador?
the chamber.
Yeah.
Yep. So that'll be
No,
coming
that's
up
good.
this month. So yeah, I'll be getting more involved with the Saginaw Chamber, becoming an ambassador. So yeah, I'll be around at more ribbon cuttings and park breakfasts and just putting out there the good word about Saginaw County.
Well, listen, Kelly, Amanda, thanks for being with us today. And
Thank you for having
good
me.
luck
Thank
with the
you.
project and
Thank
happy
you, Art.
graduation and
Well,
all
thank
that
you.
stuff. Kelly Barton, Amanda Dudek, and we thank them for being with us today. We'll take a break, come back, and tell you what's ahead.
Saturday night, May 24th.
For pastries up in Essexville, all of that is coming up. But before that, the news from CBS, the local report with Michael Perchip. I'm Art Lewis. We'll be back after the news.
Broadcasting from the